Hello everyone. In last video, we discussed about the trigonometric form of Fourier series. Now in today's video, let us take up one example on evaluation of any signals, harmonic analysis or Fourier series. Now there might be a question, a straightforward question, find the Fourier series of a given signal given below that we will just sketch. That is the one. Or questions can be like this, perform a harmonic analysis on a half-wave rectifier output. So we already know what is the half-wave rectifier output. Now we have to perform harmonic analysis, that is we have to obtain its trigonometric form of Fourier series. So let us do that. So if we draw the half-wave rectifier output, it will look like this. Right? So step by step, if we follow that, the first step is that we need to define the signal. That what is the signal? So if we define mathematical form of signal, xt, it is a part of a full sinusoidal wave, but exists only for up to pi. So its time period is t is 2 pi, and omega naught would be 1, right? 2 pi by t. So xt would come out to be, if amplitude is a, it would be a sine t for t 0 to pi, and it would be 0 from pi to 2 pi. So the first step in obtaining evaluation of Fourier series is we need to find out the time period of the signal, angular frequency of the signal, and we need to mathematically define the signal for one time. That is what we have done right now. Right? Now, let us take the limits of integral for a0, an, bn are from t0 to t0 plus capital T. Let us fix t0 at 0. So t0 plus t would be 2. Now we will evaluate our Fourier coefficients a0, an and bn one by one. So if we take first a0 is given as 1 by t, t0 to t0 plus t, xt dt. That becomes 1.2 pi, 0 to 2 pi, xt dt. So if we further evaluate this, this can be 1.2 pi zero to pi xt dt. As from pi to 2 pi it is 0. So we can write that. Right? So if we do that, a sine t dt, right? So if we solve this integral of sine would be minus cos. Putting up the limit, the answer would come out to be, so it would be a upon pi. So now if you remember, in first year you have studied about the half-wave rectifier and you calculated its average or DC value. It was coming out to be Vm upon pi. So it is the same half-wave rectifier, and we know in Fourier series A0 represents the DC component or the average value of the signal. So it is coming up A by pi, because here A is the maximum amplitude A. There in the first year you studied it Vm, so Vm by pi, here we can call it as A by pi. So the DC component, that is A0, comes out to be A by pi or Vm by pi. Now let us evaluate the next, An. An is equals to 2 by t, again t0 to t0 plus t, xt cos n omega naught t dt. Right? So if you put up these values, this becomes 2 upon 2 pi. This again 0 to 2 pi limit, but pi to 2 pi is 0, so we can put it 0 to pi directly, or I can write 0 to 2 pi first, then xt, this will become cos n t dt, omega naught is 1, right? So this will become 1 upon pi 0 to pi a xt sin t cos n t dt, right? So we can take a outside, a upon pi 0 to pi. Now sin t cos n t, this can be written as sin 1 plus n t plus sin 1 minus n t dt by 2. So that 2 can be taken out. Right. So from the trigonometric formula, sin AB formula, right? We can write like this. So now again, if you evaluate this integral, you can evaluate easily the integral of sin 1 plus n, sin 1 minus n, and then put up the limits. What we will get is, we will get this as minus a by 2 pi minus 1 raised to power n plus 1 minus 1 upon 1 plus n or n plus 1, you can write anything like that, plus 1 minus 1 raised to power n minus 1 upon 1 minus n. Right? So we will get this if you solving the integral. Now further we can simplify this answer. This answer looks like quite complicated, but if you can look it carefully, what is that? When n is odd, this an will become out to be 0, because odd plus 1 will become even, minus 1 raised to power 1, even would be 1, 1 minus 1, 0. Same way. So we can say that if n is odd, an would be equal to 0, and if n is even, an would be equal to, so this would become minus 1 minus 1 minus 2 upon 1 plus n. Same way this will become minus 2 upon 1 plus 1 minus n. So if you simplify that, it would come out to be minus 2a upon pi n square minus 1 when n is, right? So that is how we will evaluate now a. So we have got a0, we have got an. Same way, by using the formula Bn equals to 2 by t naught to t naught plus t xt sin n omega naught t dt, we can evaluate b. It is exactly similar to this. The only difference is here it will become xt cos n t, here it is xt sin n t. Here it was sin t cos n t, this will become sin t sin n. So using that, again the trigonometric formula, what we will get, that for all n, Bn would be 0 except n equal to 1, and then at that case Bn would be equal to a by 2. So that would be the Bn. So for this given signal, half-wave rectifier output xt, what we get, a0 as a by pi, an equals to 0, n is odd, equals to minus 2a upon pi n square minus 1 when n is even. ba1 equals to a by 2 pi and bn equals to 0 all n except n, right? So that is what we get the Fourier coefficient. So this is what is the evaluation of uh, Fourier series or harmonic analysis for a given signal, right? So like this, we have to follow for any signal. First, we have to obtain its time period, angular frequency, define mathematically the signal, then take some on the value for t naught so that the limits can be decided for the integrals. Then solve all the three integral formulas: formula for a naught, an, and bn. And while solving this, you might require your basic knowledge of trigonometry and integration. So that is how you have to solve, evaluate any signal and obtain its Fourier series. So we will stop over here. Thank you.